Surveys find that roughly 80% of Gen Z believe in astrology, and many allow it to influence major life decisions.
But what would be sad is if that number got to 100%, then the civilization just goes back to the cave, where everything that happened in the natural world was created by forces beyond our knowledge and understanding. So if you want to think you're not in control of your fate because the sun, moon, and planets are, it's a free country. But I'm creating meaning in my life because I can control that.
But is there anything that the universe does to influence us?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, and I'll tell you how. You ready?
80% of Gen Z. I believe that 75% of them, more than likely, probably don't know where astrology even originated from. They more than likely have heard it from a friend or have seen a video online.
And as an educator, I don't want to make fun of this, but when people think they know something and are audacious about it when in fact they don't, that makes it much harder for an educator to break through.
Horoscopes.
Yeah.
Well, I've got some stats for you here,
Sure.
Neil. Surveys find that roughly 80% of Gen Z believe in astrology to some degree. 72% of those Gen Z and millennials allowed astrology to influence major life decisions like romance, health, work,
Wow,
and education.
72%.
And many Gen Zs now are checking their horoscopes weekly.
What would be sad is if that number got to 100%,
Oh,
and then
disastrous.
you wouldn't be generating scientists or engineers or people who the objective truths of the world matter.
No objective truth to it.
And then the civilization just goes back to the cave, where everything that happened in the natural world was mysterious, created by forces beyond our knowledge and understanding. And this is the title of one of Carl Sagan's books, The Demon-Haunted World. Science as a Candle in the Dark. That was the subtitle of that book. So if you want to think you're not in control of your fate because the sun, moon, and planets are, it's like I said, it's a free country.
Astrology actually originated in Babylon. The movements of the sun, moon, and planets were seen as divine signs that indicated the well-being of the king and the state. See, initially it had nothing to do with individuals. So the Babylonian priests used this information to guide rituals and ensure the kingdom's prosperity. Babylonians created the 12-sign Zodiac by dividing the sky into 12 equal 30-degree sections and creating a system to map the positions of celestial bodies. So it's a very, very ancient practice. They linked the 5 known planets, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn, Mercury, and Mars, to their principal little g gods, with Jupiter being associated with Marduk and Venus with Ishtar.
Is there anything that you've learned that the universe does to influence us?
Yeah, the sun rises and I wake up because I want to be awake during the day. Yes.
That people aren't?
Yeah, the tide comes in and I move my beach chair back.
Wow.
Because the tide came in. Yeah, there are things that influence my behavior. Yes.
Okay, interesting.
But it's not much more than that. I once had someone take a class of mine at the Hayden Planetarium that I taught on astrophysics. And at the end, she, like the second to last class, she came and said, "Oh, thank you. Thanks for the class. I'm enjoying the class. But I want you to know I'm an astrologer and I'm taking the class so I can cast horoscopes better." So I said, "It's really working for you?" She said, yeah. She said, "For example, what's your horoscope sign?" And I said, "Shouldn't you be able to figure that out?" If all this works and you cast horoscopes, you ought to tell me what my sign is. She said, okay. She said, "Are you Gemini?" I said, "No." "Cancer." I said, "No." "It must be Leo." I said, "No." 8 horoscopes later, she gets the correct answer and says, "I knew it." So I'm simply saying
There you have it.
that her 9th guess out of 12 was correct.
And she was still
And
convinced.
she declares, "I knew
She
it."
was still convinced that she knew
Why
it.
do people want to believe in things like this?
I think they want the world to still have mysteries because mysteries are beautiful things. However,
And they want to feel unique. And
The world still has mysteries. They're just different mysteries from whatever there used to be. And so follow the mysteries where they take you.
I am going to be exposing astrology and answering the question, can demons tell the future? I am an ex-astrologer. I was really deep into it, and so I'm going to share with you the spiritual secrets, what really happens deep in astrology, and why I left, because it is so evil. So the first question is, can demons tell you the future? And the answer is no, they cannot see the future like God can. But if you have ever gone to a psychic or looked at your horoscope and it turned out to be true, here's why. Psychic, when you come in to see a psychic or a medium, they have the ability to communicate with demonic spirits. And so they're communicating with the spirits that have been following you around, that have been assigned to you. That's how they gain information. That's how they can tell you about your past. They can tell you about your future and give you a prediction and say, this is going to happen to you, and this is your husband's going to die, or this and that. And then you receive that. You come into agreement with it in your body, in your soul, in your spirit. And then now you give those demons permission. You give them access into your life to carry out those plans. So it's not that the demons can see the future. Their strategy is to get you to come into agreement with them and with their plan, so then they have a legal right, they have spiritual permission to carry out that act or that outcome. Astrology works similarly but differently. Astrology first attacks your identity. The first step that the devil uses in astrology is to get you to come into agreement and to accept your zodiac sign. This affects your personality, and it opens the door for demons to come into your life. If somebody says, I am a Virgo, and they come into agreement with it and they believe it, they open the door for that spirit. Every zodiac sign is a spirit. There's a spirit of Virgo, there's a spirit of Aries, Sagittarius. There is a chief principality, there is a demon assigned to that. Again, I was in astrology, and as I was leaving, the Holy Spirit was revealing to me these things so I could get deliverance and so I could get free from it. So I'm sharing you spiritual secrets right now. So every zodiac sign, there is a spirit of zodiac sign, and there are a bunch of other spirits that work in the arsenal. For example, Virgo is known for OCD, for anxiety, for people pleasing, or social anxiety. And so all of those spirits, they come, when you accept that Virgo spirit, you accept all those other little spirits that come in the gang with it, essentially. So now you've taken on that identity, you've given Virgo permission to prophesy, to speak into your life, and all of those demonic spirits attached to it now have free access to influence your personality, your mind, your spirit, all of those things. Divination comes in because once you have your personality, you want to know your future. You want to know what's going to happen.